Hey everyone, Brenton here. So EA just dropped a lovely little bombshell about the updates coming in September for NHL 15. So I'm going to run through them. The gameplay is the NHL 15 demo. I played the early access of it, but I couldn't get much footage as I elaborated in my last video. But we're going through all the game modes and stuff that they're bringing in, and some interesting tidbits here. The link, as always, will be down below. I won't go through absolutely everything, just the stuff of interest. To start off with, playoff mode's going to come into the game. So, and this is all September, by the way. All these updates, this is everything in September, which is kind of cool. So playoff mode's going to come in. It's just the same playoff mode as before. It doesn't seem to be online. It's up to 12 teams, 16 teams from any of the 12 leagues play off in a the standard format: quarterfinals, semifinals, conference finals, and then the Stanley Cup final, or whatever trophy you're playing for. I wonder if there are other ones, and it tracks stats and things like that. So it's nothing massive, but hey, it's at least in the game. I'm sure someone would enjoy it, but I'd probably rather some other things get sorted. Be a Pro. So Be a Pro is obviously a very blank canvas right now. The only thing coming into it is the coach's feedback. Is there no word on them changing the camera modes? Because at the moment you're really just stuck on the one, or a few of the other details there, like simming in between games. Where you sim to your next shift or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just coach's feedback, so you can, quoted, stay on top of your game, but it'd be nice if we didn't have to play the entire game or watch every shift transfold. So we'll see if that's coming. Just before I go into the other game modes, I honestly think now that NHL 15, we're going to be paid beta testers pretty much. We're paying to be a beta test for NHL 16. So I think there's going to be a lot of updates. They also mention up above here that they're committed to, throughout the hockey season, adding free content that excludes the usual, which is player rosters and updates. So expect more stuff to come like this, but this is just for September. 3 stars of the game. So as you guys might have noticed, there's no 3 stars at all at the moment. So at the end of every game, for those who don't know, there's the 3 stars, the 3 best players, bronze, silver, gold, or kind of 1, 2, 3. So that's now coming into the game in September. Not exactly sure when. Hockey Ultimate Team. Now, Hockey Ultimate Team, again, I actually thought this was going to be the one game mode that was going to be complete. It is not. It's far from it. So there's a changed layout and the navigation screen into the hut store. That's nothing really big. New animations for player items. Not really sure what that means. Maybe, again, not really sure. And improved edit line screens to better identify players that are injured and require contract extensions. No word on whether scratched rosters will come back, so you don't have to buy cards to fix injured players, which is something that I've been harassing EA for. I've been tweeting them non-stop, and been very vocal about the fact that should be in the game, because I think once you get to the point where you have to buy a pack because you can't play certain players, I think that's where, and you've got no real other option, I think that's where things get a bit mucky. Like, there's no possible way to do it without, either buying the card on an auction house or buying a pack. So I feel like it's a little bit murky there, that there's no possible way that you can recharge the player. Where like with goalies, with fatigue and stuff like that, you can just swap them into backup and until it gets fixed. And there's also fatigue cards as well. In October, so this is to come in October, online team play. So the online multiplayer mode where every player is on the ice is human controlled. You guys all know that. It's like eShore, but without your own players, and your players the team. The only thing is that it's 5v5 online play, no goalies. So, sorry, Bacon Country, you can't troll with your overly aggressive goalie. I guess he's just stuck with Teal. There's no goalies. So that's really interesting. So it's just going to be 5v5, which I find it weird that there's no goalies. Like, it's just a little bit odd. Like, I can't believe they couldn't get that in the game, and it shows that maybe that's coming. There's no word on, like, what I read out is online multiplayer mode where every player on the ice can be human controlled. That's it. That's the only blurb on it, like, when you think how much people have been wanting this game mode. So definitely look out for that, but it is 5v5, so there is no goalies, which I'm a bit perplexed about, I guess. I don't really understand why they can't put goalies in the game. But hey, they haven't, so that's just something we're going to have to deal with. But that is coming in October, no idea when. My guess is probably mid-ish, October-ish, maybe somewhere around the 10th to the 21st. I figure it'll be roughly around then, but not entirely sure then. The GM Draft. So the GM Draft comes to the NHL franchise. but it's going to be a lot different than it was before. So as you guys know, on the old format with BRGM, you didn't have a clock timer or anything like that. Now you do. You can also call it a timeout and get a bit more time and stuff when you go on for trades and things like that. But it's actually like sitting in the floor and you've got your time and things like that, which is kind of cool. We do have to wait over a month for it with the game coming out tomorrow. But we do have to definitely wait a month for it. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, I mean, that's it for the updates. For September and October, I don't know if there'll be more things come in October. A lot of people have been asking for things like be a pro, being able to be simmed, in between shifts. I've definitely wanted the scratch rosters to come back for HUT. There's a few other things that I'm looking for as well, but I guess we'll see in the coming months of updates what's going to happen. I made a video yesterday on what EA needs to do to fix this game. I don't think they've represented what they need to do to properly fix it, so I've now come to the conclusion that we are actually beta testing for NHL 16 almost. So they're going to be putting in a whole bunch of stuff, seeing what works, see what doesn't, and then not have it or have it in NHL 16, which is going to be a more complete game. So gameplay's fine, we've got a good base. It's just obviously what's going to be in the game next is going to be very interesting. What do you guys think? Make sure you whack that in the comments. What do you guys want? Definitely tweet it to EA or write in their forums what you want to have in the game, but do it in a constructive manner. They're not going to listen to you if you're saying what a crap, blah 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 blah. Just say, hey, I want this because these are the reasons why. And if enough people, bitch and whinge about it, then next year they'll package it as a new feature, even though they took it out of the game. And, so definitely look out for that. Obviously, OTP in October. Not really much coming in September that isn't cosmetic or that playoff round thing, which I don't really care about too much. It'd be cool if that was online, like they do with FIFA seasons or Madden seasons. Instead of having seasons, they should have playoffs. So you just play a best-of-7 game, and person to win four gets the W. As you guys can see, we had some real trouble scoring in this game. I think that's a really cool idea. Like, instead of doing the seasons, just have it best-of-7, first to 4 wins. It's in a playoff format. It's for the Stanley Cup or to make it to a playoff round. And I tried to get back in there. It didn't really work out too well. And then I hit the post, so you really know things aren't going well when you're doing that. But yeah, that's my idea. But I think the first thing I really want is scratch rosters for HUT. And just sort of elaborate on HUT a little bit. But it'll be interesting to see. Man, I'm getting stonewalled. This isn't going well. This is not going well, boys. And maybe girl, if my girlfriend's watching this. Oh man, this is just intense, this shootout. So yeah, if you've lasted this long, make sure you hit that sub button. I've entertained you and, been a little bit factual, so, you may as well. You've lasted 8 minutes, so you're liking the vibes that I'm dissing down, so you might as well hit that sub button. Otherwise, definitely comment. I like talking to you guys and seeing what happens. Oh, I'm down. I got to score. Got to score to get it done, and just find a hole. Just get it done. It's alright. So we'll see what happens now, and then we can go. But make sure, what a save by Lundqvist. Look at that. That's unreal. Goes glove, baby. Glove all the way. And then Durati, just too much room on the backhand, and that's the game. See you later, demo. I don't have to play you anymore after tomorrow because my trial's over. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment and you sub if you haven't already, and have a really good day. See you. Bye.